Hello there, welcome back to my channel Mascara Magic. So today's video is part one because there's going to be several parts of this. So this is part one of my makeup decluttering. Now this bag of makeup is all for the bin. Some of it is really old and funky and stinky. Some of it is broken and some of it, yeah, I just wouldn't dare give to anyone because I might have used it a good couple of times and it's just a case of I don't grab it anymore, I don't use it, so it's going in the bin. And often because I've had them for quite a while as well. So it's not like I'm chucking brand new products in the bin. I wouldn't tend to do that. Anyway, so sit back, grab yourself a cuppa and enjoy me waffling away about makeup. So inside this bag is basically a baggie of makeup for the bin. So where shall I start? Basically I'll just dig my hand in and see what I pull out first. Well, the first thing I've pulled out is huge. So this is by Bellapierre. It is the Flawless Chiseled Cheeks Cream Contour Kit. I only got this about a year ago in a glossy box, I think it was. And I tried it out at the time. Cream contouring is just not for me. It's something that I rarely do anyway when it comes to doing my face makeup. Contouring's just not really for me. I do tend to use bronzer on my cheekbones, but as far as contouring goes, that's pretty much all I do. So I played about with this, I gave it a good go and I dipped my fingers in all of them and I had a good go with all of the colours. But yeah, it wasn't for me. For me, I think that it made me look like I'd been working down in the coal mines, which was not a good look, trust us. If anything, it was actually quite hilarious. It just made me look like I'd been playing with mud. So yeah, I'm just going to basically put these in the bin. I wouldn't dare give them to anybody else because I have had my fingers in the pans quite a bit and it's just not for me. It's not a product that I'm going to reach for or I'm probably even going to use again. So I thought, you know what, put it in the bin, Julie. You're not going to use it again. Don't like clog your makeup baskets up with products that you no longer use. So it was nice to try out and at least now I know cream contouring is not for me. Powder contouring, however, is slightly different. I do think that that's much, much better. So the next product is by Revolution and it is a little mini eyeshadow palette. It's called Renaissance Palette Night and it's like a little kind of clutch purse type of shape. It's really quite cute and I haven't used this all that much. I've literally just used mainly the middle colour, which is like a bronze, like a coppery shimmer bronze. And most of those colours are shimmers, by the way. Really pretty colours. But if I'm honest, I have got all these colours literally within other palettes. So I don't need it. But because I've well used the middle colour, I just wouldn't dare go giving that to anybody because I don't think anybody's going to want it. So that is also going in the bin. I had to be really cutthroat, by the way, guys, and I was actually really quite proud of myself when it came to decluttering my makeup. I've got 3 huge boxes full of products that I've either just swatched or barely used, which I'm going to be putting in some kind of sell boxes and possibly a box of makeup for a local women's charity as well. Just because, yeah, that's just something I want to do. So I'm currently looking into, you know, women's charities that I could donate it to. So the next product is by I Heart Makeup, which is I Heart Revolution, and this is a lip lava. Now it's a really, really pretty colour. I believe it's in the colour Tremor and I absolutely love it. It's a really well pigmented lip paint. It's not drying, it's super creamy, but it's broken. It shouldn't be as like messy as that inside. It should just have a small sponge applicator on the tip. But it's absolutely knackered. The colour, however, it's stunning. It's really, really summery, but it's completely broken. Such a shame because it's got quite a bit left in it. But yeah, it's broken. And I wouldn't care. It's my type of summer shade. It's not a colour that I would typically wear every single day, but occasionally I do quite enjoy like a nice kind of peachy coral colour. And yeah, it's a lovely colour and so well pigmented. If you ever see these online at Boots, I do highly recommend them. and price wise they are really affordable. I think that cost me like about £3, and yeah, really nice. I've actually got another one in like a kind of deep purple colour, which is really nice. Anyway, the next product is by Unique, and this is a cream contour stick. It's something which I used a little bit about 2 years ago when I first got it, and I haven't really bothered with it since. So at one end it's a slightly darker colour, kind of foundation colour, and yeah, I'll just show you what that looks like. It's not really very exciting, and I would basically just put that on the lower part of my cheekbone, then either side of my nose. Just realised I've got a bit of mascara on my nose. No, I haven't, it's a freckle. I thought it was a bit of mascara, it's a freckle. That's what the sunshine does. So anyway, I put it on either side of my nose and my cheekbone. That's the only place I put the contouring cream. And the other side was a lighter colour, but that completely broke off, and yeah, it's old and nasty. So it's going in the bin. I didn't use it all that often, I just used it a little bit. This is a Revolution lipstick. It's a Revolution Pro lipstick, and it's one of my favourite colours. Again, it's another bright colour. It's like a kind of coral colour, which oddly enough, like I'm saying, I don't usually wear those colours. Occasionally I do, especially in the summer and spring months, but that's pretty much it. Just for a little pop of colour on my face. So yeah, this is called Prohibited, and the only reason I'm getting rid of it, as you can see, it is completely broken. And it's all messy, and ugh, it's half gone anyway, but it is completely broken. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping they still sell that one, because I'll probably treat myself to another one next year. Really reasonable price wise as well, literally like, I think it cost us about £3, bargain. This is by Huda Beauty. It's one of the matte liquid lips. Absolutely loved it. It's in the shade Venus, but it is completely empty. It's a lovely beige nude colour. It applied really well, and I highly recommend them, but they're not cheap. I think they're about £20, but I might pop this on my Christmas list, along with a few other bits and bobs that I would really quite like from my husband. So yeah, I might pop that on my Christmas list, because it really was quite nice. And I do like Huda Beauty's makeup products. I do think they are generally quite nice. Next product is a Bellapierre Heatwave Highlighting Palette. I got this about a year ago, and the lid's broken, and it's very well used. I don't know if you can tell, but I have used it quite a lot. Really nice versatile colours. They double up really nice as eyeshadows as well. Just really nice. But I'm getting rid of it because I have used it quite a lot. It's slightly broken. All the writing on the fronts kind of came off. That'll be when I've had like oily stuff on my fingers, like serums and stuff. It takes the writing off the front. But I've also got another identical one exactly the same, which I haven't particularly used much yet. So I'm putting the old one in the bin, because I don't need two, and like I say, that one's well used and slightly broken. The next product is another palette. This is by Sleek Makeup. It is a face, foam, contouring and blush palette in the shade Light. Colour wise, really nice colours. It looks like I haven't used them much, but I swear I have. They are quite dipped in the actual pans. So colour wise, really nice. Productivity formulas, really nice. The blush reminds me quite a lot of the NARS Orgasm one, and I love them. I absolutely love these shades. I've got another one absolutely identical, literally the exact same palette. So that's the blush, the contour and the highlight. Really nice quality. The colour pigmentations are like spot on as well. Really like it. But like I say, I've got another one, so I didn't need to keep two. And this one has been really well used, and I must have had this nearly 2 years now. So yeah, that is going in the bin. If I had a teenage daughter who liked to play about with makeup, I would literally give her most of this stuff. But seeing as I don't have a teenage daughter who likes to play about with makeup, it's going in the bin. This is actually brand new. I got this in a Latest in Beauty box literally not that long ago, and I forgot to email them a picture of it, and I can't be bothered for the sake of £2 or £3. Basically, I got it. It's an Avocado Lip Balm. I took a smell of it, and it just smelled disgusting. It does smell disgusting. It smells like it's gone really off and out of date. I wish it hadn't have though, because I do like that brand. It's called Fru, which is a British brand. And they do a watermelon lip balm, which I've got in my drawer over there, which smells really, really nice. This definitely just smells like it's gone really funky and really off, and does not smell nice. So it's going in the bin. I wouldn't dare give that to anyone because it's disgusting. This is a little mini Tarte lipstick. Haven't got a clue what colour it is, but this should have been in an empties video because it's completely empty. Absolutely loved it, but it is empty. So yeah, just a little mini Tarte lipstick, like a lip paint. I wish I could tell you more about it, but I don't know any more about it because I got it as a gift. This is a number 7 matte liquid lipstick. Again, I don't know what shade it is because it doesn't say. It would have said on the box when I got it, but I don't have the box anymore. It's ancient. Absolutely love the colour. It is right up my street, this lovely colour. It's like a purpley pink, like a mauvey purpley pink. But I've had it for about 5 years, and when I took a sniff of it the other day, it's just gone a bit chemically smelling. It doesn't smell the best. And I'm not a huge fan of liquid lipsticks. So that's the only reason I'm getting rid of it, because I think it's a bit old. Yeah, just smells a little bit chemically. I'm going to show you the colour though, because I do really, really like the colour. And I've got many lipsticks of a similar colour to this. It's a really pretty kind of, like I say, it's like a purpley pink. See for yourself. But I really did like it. It just smells a bit funky, and I don't like funky smelling stuff. So this is by 17, a mega matte lipstick. I just basically won't use it much. It's in a ridiculous colour. Really good for fancy dress. If you want to look like a unicorn, it is like bright lilac. But yeah, you'll see yourself from the moon with that on. I did use it for a like mystical unicorn look that I did once on my Facebook makeup page. But other than that, I've never used it. And I've had it for about 2 years now, so I thought, you know what? I've used it a couple of times for makeup looks. I'm just not going to use it, so it's going in the bin. And like I say, it really is rather bright. The next product should have probably been in an empties video because it's pretty much all empty. This is by the Beauty Crop, and it's the Illuminating Glow Milk, which is like a liquid highlight. Now, it's really, really pretty. It's really, really nice, but it's almost all gone, and I don't use a lot of liquid highlight. As you can see, it's actually really quite bright. I just don't use a lot of liquid highlighter, so yeah, I've used most of it. There's a teeny bit left in the bottom, but it's so difficult to get out. It's a diddy widdy size as well. It's bloomin' tiny. Got that in a Birchbox last year. I think it was last year. It might have even been this year. Anyway, I got it in a Birchbox, but yeah, I just don't reach for it, so the rest of it's going in the bin. The next product is by Collection, and this is a Speedy Blush. Absolutely love the colour of this. I've had it for about 2 years now, and it's nice for if you haven't got a lot of face makeup on, like if you've just got a BB cream on and you just want a little bit of colour on your cheeks. It's a really pretty colour. It's like a nice kind of corally orange colour, but once you put it on your skin and you blend it in, it goes quite sort of powdery and quite light, like a dusty powdery feel. It's really quite nice, it really is. But I'll show you something. It doesn't even turn up because it's broken. It's completely broken. So yeah, I've only got a little bit left anyway. I'm being cutthroat, I'm being brave, and I'm putting it in the bin. Even though I love it, I'm putting it in the bin. And I'll just stick to powder blusher for now. So yeah, really do recommend that product though. It was really, really nice. This is another 17 lipstick, one of the mega matte ones, and this is called Violet something, Violet Summer. I need my glasses on, I can barely blooming see. Anyway, this colour, it takes such a long time to rub it on your hand or on your lips to get colour payoff, but when you do, it really is quite kind of deep and quite bright. It's a lovely colour, but when I put it on my lips, it just seems to drag and drag and drag, and yeah, it's just, I don't use it, I don't reach for it. It's going in the bin. Like I say, I'm trying to be really brave and just get rid of things that I don't particularly use and stuff that's gone a bit broken or a bit funky. This is by Model Co, and I am loath to part with it because it looks so pretty. It's in the shade Mermaid Glow, and I love anything to do with mermaids. It's a highlighter. It's a powder highlighter, and it's got all different colours in. It just looks really, really pretty. But I'll be honest with you, the colour payoff is terrible. It literally, yeah, it hasn't done anything. It doesn't do anything when you swatch it. When you put it on your cheekbones or whatever, it just doesn't do anything. I've used it a good couple of times, but even when I did use it when I got it brand new, again, this was in a Birchbox, I'm pretty sure it was, it just didn't do anything. But it looks so pretty, but it's just productivity wise, it is pants. So that is why that is going in the bin. The next product is a lipstick by Organized Beauty. Again, I've had this for about 1.5 years now. I think I got it in a glossy box. It's like a nude colour, and I do like a nude lipstick. However, I've well used it. I don't know if you can see it there. I'll show you the colour. That's the colour there. Really quite a pretty colour. However, I've pretty much used half of it. I won't use it again. I find that at the moment when I tried to wear it a couple of weeks ago, it just looked like I had foundation on my lips, which wasn't particularly a good look. I literally looked like I'd put foundation on my lips. So yeah, that's going in the bin. I don't need it. I don't reach for it, and I don't use it anymore. I did like it when I first got it though, and it's a nice creamy lipstick. The final few products are more lipsticks. This is a Revolution one. I've had this for a couple of years, but I've barely used it. And I think the reason I barely used it is because it snapped off. It's a lovely red colour, really nice for the winter, like Christmassy kind of red. What I would call like a Mrs. Santa Claus Christmas red, like Mrs. Santa Claus Christmas red. I'll get my words right in a minute. Anyway, it's a duo where you get the lipstick on one end and a gloss on the other. The gloss smells really fruity. And it still smells alright, but the lipstick's broken. So every time I go to use it, I'm so frightened it's going to drop on the floor. And then knowing my look, I'll stand in it. And can you imagine the mess? Bright red lipstick, just not worth it. I got this in the sale as well, so it only cost us £2. So I don't feel too bad about getting rid of it. Next product, exactly the same, but a slightly different colour. The colour on this one's called Anticipate It, because it's still got the label on, so I can tell you that. Again, this one I believe is also broken. I'm good at that it's broken. I think it might have even came broken. It's a really pretty kind of deep plum colour. And I do like the colour, but I'm just not going to risk it. And the gloss is really nice coloured as well. But I don't reach for it. I don't use it. It's a shame because I think I've only used this twice. But it is broken. I know for a fact it is. I remember it wobbling when I was like trying to put it on. So yeah, it's going in the bin. I do not want it all over my carpet. The final two products are lip glosses. This one's by Natural Collection at Boots. And some people turn their noses up at Natural Collection because it is an ultra affordable brand. I've been using them for donkey's years, and I can highly recommend the lip glosses and the lipsticks. The other products not so great, that's just my personal opinion, but the lip glosses and the lipsticks really creamy, really nice. The lip glosses are not sticky, they're quite smooth, quite creamy, and I really do like them. So the shade of this one's called Raspberry Ripple. This is just quite old now, and there's only a tiny bit left in the bottom. Still smells nice though. It literally smells like Raspberry Ripple ice cream. Don't know if you're going to see that much on camera. In fact, I don't think you will. Don't know if you can see there, but it's like a nice sort of sheer pale kind of peach. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. So anyway, it smells really nice, smells like ice cream, smells lush, and it only cost £2.50. Absolute bargain. Highly recommend them. They do some really nice shades as well, so I will definitely repurchase that. This is by 17. It's a lip luster, and this one I have had for about 1 year now, but I recently purchased a few more and I got one that's almost identical. The reason I'm getting rid of this one's leaking. It's got a crack near the lid and it just keeps oozing out, but I've pretty much got an identical one. This is in the shade Ice Maiden, which I don't know if you can see it on my knuckle there. It's just like a shiny, very pale peach type of colour. But to be honest, I have used that quite a bit. So it's not like it's brand new or anything. I've had it for about 1 year. And it's like a nice kind of nude peachy kind of colour. But it is a gloss. It's not a colour. It's like less pigmented than a colour. But yeah, it's nice and shiny to go on top of a lipstick. So that is my makeup decluttering part 1. Sorry, got a total frog in my throat. So typical when you're on camera. So anyway, that's part 1 of the makeup declutter, and these products are all for the bin. The next lot that I'm going to show you, which I have not gone through yet, but I will be going through them, will be my single eyeshadows and just things that I've got in a box over there. There might be a few eyeliners or a few mascaras, just bits and bobs that are probably going to be for the bin. But yeah, that'll come in time. Other than that, I'm 20 minutes in now, so that's definitely my cue to say bye for now. But I hope you've enjoyed this makeup declutter part 1 for the bin. And other than that, I hope it's inspired other people to maybe go through your makeup products, have a little look at the dates on things, give them a bit of a sniff test, see if they smell a bit foisty or a bit funky, and if they do, then it's not worth using them, in my opinion, because you could come out in a nasty breakout or anything, which, yeah, we don't want that, do we, ladies? Anyway, right, I am definitely going to go now because I'm starting to waffle, as I always do. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you on my next one. So until then, big hugs, take care, and toodaloo for now.